Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 3, student of Faculty of Administrative Science and Policy Study. Today we are going to present a topic entitled Lawmaking Process in Malaysia. Our group consists of 6 members, which is Zul Hamizat, Muhammad Imran, Muhammad Ubaidillah, Farah Ain, Muhammad Ali Saiful Fikri, and me, Muhammad Zafran.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Today I will present the lawmaking process at the Parliament of Malaysia. First, lawmaking is an important part of Malaysia parliamentary system. Laws are created to maintain peace and stability, protect citizen rights and ensure proper governance in the country. Before a law is officially approved, it is first called a bill. This bill must go through several stages in Parliament before becoming law. Malaysia Parliament consists of 3 components, the Dewan Rakyat, the Dewan Negara and then Yang di-Pertuan Agong. Each play an important role in discussing, reviewing and approving law for the nations. Next, understanding the law-making process is very important because many Malaysians still do not fully understand how laws are made and the role of Parliament. However, there are also challenges in the law-making process such as political pressure, slow approval procedure and limited public participation. So in addition, law must continue to change according to modern development like technology, the economy and social value. This help ensure the law remain relevant and effective for society today. So lastly, the Parliament of Malaysia also protect democracy and citizen rights. It support free and fair election, freedom of speech and media, the rule of law and the separation of power between executive, legislative and judiciary branches. So Parliament and the lawmaking process are essential for maintaining justice, order and democracy in Malaysia.
Malaysia practice a parliamentary democracy system based on several important democratic principles. First, free and fair election allows citizens to vote and choose their representative during general election. Different political parties can compete fairly and the people can decide which party should form the government. Second, freedom of speech and media allow citizens to express opinion, criticize the government and share ideas freely. Independent media helps provide information to the public and encourage transparency. Third, the rule of law means everyone must obey the law, including government leaders. All citizens are treated equally under the law, which help ensure justice and protect people's rights. Next, separation of power divides government authority into 3 branches, which is executive, legislative and judiciary. This system prevents abuse of power and support good governance. Lastly, protection of human rights ensures citizens enjoy basic freedom such as freedom of religion, expression and peaceful assembly. These rights are protected by the Constitution of Law. In Malaysia, laws are divided into 2 main types, which is federal law and state law. Federal law apply to whole country and are made by the Malaysian Parliament, which consists of Dewan Rakyat, Dewan Negara and Yang di-Pertuan Agong. These laws involve national matters such as defence, education, finance, citizenship and foreign affairs. The Federal Constitution is the highest law in Malaysia and guides the law-making process. State laws apply only within individual states and are made by the state legislative assemblies. These laws involve state matters such as land, agriculture, forestry and Islamic laws for Muslims. Each state can make laws based on power given under the Federal Constitution. Both federal and state law are important because they help ensure effective governance at both national and state level in Malaysia.
There are several sources of law in Malaysia. In Malaysia, the main power to create laws is given to Parliament. Laws are made based on different sources to ensure they are suitable for the country and the needs of society. Firstly, members of Parliament or MPs can also propose laws through private members' bill. Although this is less common, it allows representatives to raise important issues affecting the people. Secondly, government ministries and the cabinet are important sources of law. Ministries identify problems that require legal solution and prepare policy proposals. Most bills introduced in Parliament come from the government because the executive branch manage the country's administration and public policies. Next, public needs and government policies also influence lawmaking. Changes in technology, society, and the economy may require new laws, such as laws related to cybercrime, education, and environmental protection. Besides that, the Attorney General Chambers draft bills in proper legal form and ensures they are constitutional and consistent with existing laws. Finally, the Federal Constitution is the supreme law of Malaysia. It outlines the power of Parliament, the responsibilities of the government, and the rights of citizens. In conclusion, the sources of law in Malaysia involve cooperation between Parliament, the government, legal institutions, and society to ensure laws are effective and relevant. Now, I will explain the lawmaking process in Malaysia. The lawmaking process in Malaysia follows several important stages under the parliamentary system. A proposed law is called a bill. Usually, the bill is drafted by a government ministry with assistance from the Attorney General's chambers and introduced in Parliament by a minister. In some cases, members of Parliament may also introduce a private member's bill. The first stage is the first reading. During this stage, the title of the bill is read aloud in Parliament. There is no debate at this stage because the purpose is only to officially introduce the bill to members of Parliament. Next is the second reading, which is one of the most important stages. Here, the minister explains the purpose and importance of the bill. Members of Parliament from both the government and opposition will debate, give opinions, and suggest improvements to the proposed law. After the debate, a vote is held, and if the majority agrees, the bill moves to the next stage.
After the committee stage is complete, the bill is returned to Parliament for the third reading. At this stage, the committee reports any amendments or change that we made the bill. The minister will then propose for the bill to be read for the third time. During this stage, members of Parliament focus mainly the final contents of the bill rather than its general purpose. Parliament also checks for any remaining mistakes or technical errors before the final vote is taken. If majority agrees, the bill is passed by the Dewan Rakyat. Next, the bill is sent to Dewan Negara, also known the Senate. The bill goes through the same stage, which are the first reading, second reading, and the third reading. Senators review and debate for the bill carefully and may suggest amendments if necessary. However, the Dewan Negara cannot permanently reject a bill but only delay it for a certain period. Finally, after approval from both Houses of Parliament, the bill is presented to the Yang di-Pertuan Agong for royal assent. This is the final constitutional approval before the bill officially become law in Malaysia. Once royal assent is granted, the law will be published in the Government Gazette and enforced officially.
Today, I will briefly explain the final stage of the legislative process in Malaysia and several important principles behind it. After a bill is approved by both houses of Parliament and receive royal assent, it is published in the Government Gazette. Once gazetted, the bill officially becomes an act and can be enforced as Malaysian law. Some acts take effect immediately, while others begin later on the date set by the government. This process reflects the principle of severity because gazettement confirms that a law is officially valid in Malaysia. It also shows the important role of the Malay rulers in giving legitimacy to the federal constitution and the Malaysian constitutional monarchy system. In some cases, the legislative process can be very fast, based often kept confidential before debate, and urgent bills may pass all three readings in just one day. Lastly, money bills involve taxations, government spending, and public funds. These bills must begin in the Dewan Rakyat, while the Dewan Negara only has limited power to delay them. Thank you.
In conclusion, the law-making process in Malaysia is important in ensuring every law is properly discussed, reviewed and approved before enforcement. The involvement of the Dewan Rakyat, Dewan Negara and Yang di-Pertuan Agong helps ensure law are fair and suitable for the country. Democracy also support this process through principles such as a free election, freedom of speech and the rule of law, allowing citizens to participate and hold leaders accountable. The legislative process begins from the drafting of a bill until it becomes official law. Malaysia also has federal law and state law, both guided by the federal constitution as the supreme law of the country. Overall, understanding the law-making process is important because law affects daily life, national stability and citizens' rights and responsibilities.